Peter Diamandis, you hear from Silicon Valley, and South Africa has a very famous export to Silicon Valley, and Elon Musk. Do you know the guy?
I do. Elon's a friend. He's on my board at the X Prize. He's a benefactor supporting some of our X Prize activities, investor in my company. Yeah.
He also started Tesla Motors that hasn't hit South Africa yet. Is it revolutionary? Is it a game changer?
It is. I have a Tesla. I love it. I've never loved cars before as much as I do that. It's basically a car that when it gets its software upgrades via 4G wireless, you've got new functionality in your car. And I love that moment when I wake up and it says you had a program update, and I see what can my car now do today that it couldn't do yesterday.
How? How does that work?
Well, I mean, the car is basically a cockpit of an airplane. In this case, the Tesla. It's an electric car with 230 miles range, some 300 plus kilometers range. And it's got an amazing, very oversized iPad, if you would, that is the interface. And it uploads the software. It's a software-driven car. The software is exceptional. And when you have a download of new capabilities, your car now has new interfaces, new capabilities that it didn't have before.
You brought Silicon Valley to Johannesburg this week, talking to chief executives of major companies in South Africa. What are you hoping to achieve?
It's really an opportunity to show them how to think very differently. We are all local and linear thinkers. We evolved in the savannas of Africa here in a world that was very local and linear. Today, the world is anything but that. Today, the world is global and exponential. And at Singularity University in Silicon Valley, we teach the top graduate students and executives from the top companies how to think, how to see the world in a very different fashion, how unless they're disrupting themselves, unless they're learning how to reinvent their companies constantly, they're going to miss the boat. And so we're heading towards a hyper-connected world where Africa is going to be connected to the rest of the world in a fashion that makes the distance between Johannesburg and Silicon Valley very short.
Peter Diamandis is the co-founder of Singularity.